Alright, good afternoon, everybody. We are back. We are on Curtains Adventures, trying to see just how many of the new weird and wild animals we can capture, as well as the normal animals of Kenshi. And what we ran into was a severe lack of animals, so we're going to slow down and hang out in the different areas, wait to make sure they're spawning. But we've also, as I was trying to get ready to get started, had the ultra convenient situation of being attacked by a group of the new animals. We dropped Arnold off and sent Curtains back out, and right at this moment, we're under attack by sea dogs, which are just a kind of wolf that's available out here. So we're going to capture one of these. It looks like there is an elder among them. We'll go ahead and grab that one. Oh, that's Arnold. But there are some adult sea dogs. We'll grab one of those, and we'll have one of those added to our collection. Not sure what we'll name him, but we'll let this combat get finished. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Conro grab one of the adults, pick it up, and put it in a cage. We're going to have him first aid them. And the rest, we are pretty desperate for some food, so that literally could not be more convenient. So the way we've got this to keep the animals from just straight up wandering off, because they will, I have them set to guard Grace. This is our Garu. And the whole idea is just to make sure they don't just completely take off and disappear. Alright, we got them going. We'll check in on Curtains. Make sure she's not getting eaten by spiders. We wanted to claim one of the purple spiders out here, but now that I'm thinking about it, we probably just want the big boss level one. But we'll see about getting both, since they're technically different animals. One of them's a different type. I think it's called something else, the really big one is. So I think we'll get a little bit of each. Well, you always have to make sure you approach the Bugmaster from the south. We're not going to try and take him on. We're literally just trying to snag one of his cool purple spiders and bail. We originally weren't going to do bugs, but Curtin saw the purple bug and went, ooh, I want it. So here we are. So yesterday we were out here and it was too dangerous to stick around. We honestly don't even want to get into combat until we see the purple ones. There they are. Let's go ahead and take the backpack off. We do need to make sure these guys stay down by removing the items from them. And we just want one of these purple spiders. That's really all we're trying to do, is get one of them. I don't want to deal with all of them at once. There we go. Perfect. Oh, wow. We absolutely dusted that guy. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. Patch him up. Pick him up. And we're out of here. We just wanted one of the smog spiders for our collection. Or at least to see if we can add it to the collection. We've got no interest in trying to duke it out with 1,000 spiders solo. That's how you get eaten. But one of the mods we added just adds more animals, bigger and louder, adds all sorts of crazy animals. We've got Polly, which is technically a pickaxe thing. It's kind of like It's got stats that aren't as impressive as an Elder Beak thing, but it has HP that's much higher, much higher. We've got our Boneyard Dog, our Boneyard Wolf, Reggie, our Red Raptor, our Hellhound Finrer, Arnold, which is like a mechanical spider. I think it was called a Slayer Spider or something like that, something crazy. And then Peter, our Pit Crab. That's what we've captured so far. Oh, we need Conro to actually go and recruit our Sea Dog here. I am your new master, Pork. We'll call him Cecil. And we'll set him to also protect Grace. We're gonna need to bring back some serious food before too long. I think if I get rid of the animal storage in here, or the animal storage, excuse me, the food store, it will let me put all the food in the animal feeder so we can at least split it. Because we're not letting our animals go without food. We're not going to lose animals to starvation no matter what. I'm pretty sure Curtains would rather die than let our animals starve, so we're going to make sure as much food is available for them as possible. Nope, I was wrong about that, but maybe I can put a food store out here. And maybe they'll make use of it too. Who knows? Oh, there's a random pickaxe thing just hanging out. So one of the other mods we've got makes us friendly with the beak things. It's not really what the mod's supposed to do, but because there's a human in the Gutters faction, you can actually make that human a part of your faction. Or sorry, you can basically put them in a cage and tell them to improve your relations with that faction. Oh, there's no point in doing this. If the thing's not going to wake up anytime soon, we may as well just head home. I was going to see if I could recruit him while we're still out here, but if he's just not going to wake up, we'll just wait and recruit him when we get home. We might have to move the base just for the fact that there's not a lot of unfriendly animals, as weird as that sounds, because we've got enough friendly animals to protect our base from just about anything, I think, but we're going to need food for them. They're running low on food already. Conro, do you need a robotics kit? I don't have another one. Okay, that's not good. We'll need to leave a robotics kit with him at some point. I was really hoping that we'd end up with more people coming to attack us so we could feed them to the animals, but it just hasn't worked out that way. Maybe we'll relocate to the southern wetlands. There's a lot of just docile animals to hunt there. We might have to get Conro trained up to be a hunter too, so he can keep everyone fed at home. Whoa, what is that? That's that Grieve Wraith. So I've ran into one of these before. They are beyond tough. I don't know that I want to risk fighting it with something thrown over my shoulder. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it definitely wants to fight us. So it's got a ton of health. Goodness. it hits way too hard. No, we're not ready for that yet. It hits way too hard. It's going to take our leg out. We just can't take a fight like that we're going to lose. We got to get a little stronger before we go after the stronger beasts. We can't just go in, get stomped out, and act like that's okay. We got to be careful. There's nobody coming to save Kurtains if she goes down. That'll be the end of the playthrough. Where are the stores that actually sell the good stuff? So we're going to try and turn a profit on our way home. We could use more money. Not that one. Where are you guys? I know you're here. Where are my sheeshmongers? None of these guys have any? That's weird. Something's not right with one of my mods. Those guys should be absolutely loaded with hashish. And the guy who sells it isn't here? What the hell? Alright, I guess we'll have to find a different way to turn a quick profit. That's rough. Come on, game, you can do it. It's just pathfinding. What is this twitchy shit? Let's go! We got places to be, man. Hmm. Swamp raptors aren't very tough. This'll let me collect some meat on the way home. Do some quick hunting. Gosh, they're obnoxious. It does seem like if I slow down, it stops it from fully hitting a load stop. I wonder if that's worth it. do we have over here? Bunch of weak bandits. Gruesome as it sounds, these guys will keep my pets fed too. And they're just bandits, nobody likes them. Curtains taking out dust bandits by the droves with one arm. With a giant stupid spider on her back. That net us a little bit of profit too, just grabbing the coins and the teeth off of these guys. Alright, that'll have to do for now. We need to get home and get the animals fed, I bet. Looks like we tided them over for now. But we are out of food. There's a lot of beakers just hanging out by our base, though. That's nice. That'll keep us safe. Okay, they are eating out of the food store as long as they ate all the food, though. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a way to keep these goobers fed. Might have to do some farming, something. This does seem like a cheese way to get her to run home quickly without having to deal with loading screens, at least. They are eating us out of house and home. What are these guys? Hybrid enforcers? I didn't think it would be this bad having a few animals that actually need food, but it's pretty terrible. They need so much food. We might have to have we might have to have Conro farm, or we might have to like hire people just to produce food. It's obnoxious how much food they need. This is why I don't play with that with Animal Hunger on too. Is if you don't have a crazy amount of food production in the beginning, it's easy to fall behind on food just from the dang dogs. We do have everything we need to start a wheat farm here. Farming. Wheat farm, extra large. Oh, wow. And we've got all the fertility we could possibly need. Okay, okay. Let's look at doing that. That'll have Conro something to do in between research and stuff, you know? And then he can research while he's waiting for these to fill up. And we need wells. I have learned that water tanks are fake news, though. Like, you do not need them. It's a waste of time. Just build enough wells to keep up with your water and call it a day. Building materials and iron plates. We should have enough for that. That's good. We're not too far from home. It's so crazy how everything ragdolls when you carry it moving at high speeds. Running by some friendly beak things. Conro, are you going to need anything besides iron plates? They do not require electrical. That's beautiful. Well, they require power, but not electrical components. There we go. That's much better. Now all the animals are hanging out somewhat in some semblance of order, not so chaotic. Alright, let's turn her jobs off. What do we call this guy? Look at that thing. Curtin is going to be happy when she pops back by and sees that we've got one of these. We'll call him Smokey. Pick him up. Come on down here. We will set him to bodyguard Grace as well. Put him in the back. Look at that. So this is the cool thing about doing it this way too, is they'll line up nice and neat with Grace now, and we can see all of our animals all lined up. We got Cecil the sea dog, we got Smokey the smog spider, Peter the pit crab, Arnold the assassin spider, I don't remember, Hellhound, Reggie the red raptor, our boneyard wolf, our pickaxe thing, and our humble little Garu Grace. So it didn't seem like it was too worth it to carry these plates around. I am glad I took this backpack, although it was kind of annoying switching off of it, but how's he doing on these? Tax collector, you bum. Where's one of the patrols of beak things when you need him? We would love to see them just get absolutely clapped by a couple of beak things that don't technically belong to us. You know, I bet you if we follow them, that's what we'll see. They're heading in the wrong. Yeah, they're heading into Beaker territory. Oh, I just wanted to ask you guys a few questions about my taxes. You know, what can I do to reduce my taxes? Or heck, what do I get in exchange for these ridiculous taxes? I don't think they'd want to hear anything about that. They'd be like, "You'll pay your taxes and you'll like it." But we won't. We won't like it. Come on, there it is. There it is. Charge at the big thing. Get absolutely stomped out. Come on. No, Beaker, you can do it. I can't get involved. Oh well, we were hoping he'd get squanched, but that did not happen. Pond skimmer? Let's give this another try now that we're down here. See if we can get this purple skimmer. See if maybe it was just a little weird bug going on. Haha, no pun intended. Well, they don't have any meat on them. These Garu do, though. Sorry, man. That's just the way it is. We gotta go hunting to feed our animals. You guys are on the menu. I don't know if Grace will be very happy to find out what she's eating, so we'll have to keep that to ourselves. Ooh, this group of Garu might take us down. Wow. Well, we were still able to secure a ton of food at least. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? That's all we can even carry, so we'll just head back home. Maybe they'll follow us. Nope, no extra dinner. We're gonna let Robert handle the engineering. Oh yeah, we need a bed down here, a regular bed. I don't know if I necessarily want it right by the door though. We've got building materials, but I don't think we have fabrics. Grace, do you have any fabrics? You do. But I bet, yep, we're one short. We'll get some fabrics. We'll send curtains after some fabrics. Try to stay out of fights until we get it. We are going to have to get stronger, though, if we want to send her solo against some beasts, or we might have to bring some of our animals with us, you know? I think that's fair. Bring one or two of our animals to help us secure the other ones, Pokemon style, you know? Oh, wait, that doesn't count as summoning, does it? Nintendo's going to get me. Alright, we'll get some rest, and then we got some loot to sell, too. Made a little bit of money, but not much. We need a big influx of cash. Can't go chopping down samurai. What does this guy want? Oh yeah, we need fabrics. That's the whole reason we came here. Maybe don't leave without it. Curtain's got a new look going on with her new armor. I liked the faceplates, but they didn't provide enough coverage and protection. She's getting bopped in the head and getting absolutely dumpstered. So now we're back to heavy armor as usual. We went for the heavy armor that doesn't give as acid protection, but it also doesn't have any dexterity penalty, so she can do more damage. Fabric. We might need some electricals, but I don't want to go crazy. We did need more robotic repair kits for her and for Conro. Oh, that's not empty. What's in there? Even more wheat. All right. And the fabric we needed. Oh no. Let's see. So we've got the wells. There should be things for farms here, right? Where are the wireframes? Maybe I didn't save the farms. Wheat farm extra large. No, no, they're there. They just their wireframes must suck. That's okay though. What? I'm sorry, huh? There we go. So that's where all that food went. Wasn't that they were scrounging through it too fast, that I left it in that box instead of where it goes. We'll turn off her jobs. See, I don't like that they're eating the better and more expensive food, though. I wish they wouldn't eat that first. Maybe we'll move this back in. We'll just be careful about their food. Plus, Conro's gonna be crafting. I don't know why I keep calling him that. Okay, well that ditched that food. Cecil. Oh, we need to do a save and reload. Yep. Okay, let's do the right one. Casual curtains with save. Ugh. There we go. Now he's eating properly. That's good. So the one thing we don't want to do is sit here idle with her. We've got to get out there earning money, capturing animals, and catching food. We need to get stronger and we need better armor too. Maybe that's what we do. Let's bring Polly. Let's show off just how ridiculous Polly is. And we will add Polly to our hunter squad. So let's take that. Let's let Polly do some work here, see what happens. Oh yeah, Polly is amazing. Hey Polly, run that guy down for me. No, go run that guy down, it's fine. Let's pull Polly away from the city. I don't know what the city's gonna do. Yeah, Polly's gonna help us get the job done. We'll go see if we can catch us one of those queen skimmers. What is hurting that pond skimmer? He shouldn't be taking damage. Is it because it's out of water? Oh, it looks like it's healing. Polly's got to take some weird pathing. I don't know why. Is Polly even going to be able to get over here? So we're going to hang out and make sure we're not, like, stopping ourselves from seeing animals because we're moving too far away too quickly. It does seem like Polly struggles to find some pathing out here. Probably want to check the skim sands, huh? There we go. Those are regular skimmers. It's not what we're after. These guys, though, are from the Traders Guild. It's too bad we can't go after them. But that'll just start crap at the base that we don't want yet. We're not prepared for that. Who are these guys? Outlaw farmers? Perfect. Hey, Polly, why don't you go ham it up with these guys? Polly's just absolutely destroying them. So I do need to make sure I actually bring food not only for Curtains but for Polly when I bail, and it looks like I forgot to do both. What? Put that down. Polly, can you move your fat ass, please? Thank you. Alright. I doubt anything they have is worth trying to sell, so we won't bother. I still can't talk to him. We'll see if Curtains can when she gets home. Polly, you coming? Iron Skimmer, huh? We are supposed to get our hands on robots. See if they are hostile or not. Seems like they're not hostile. And it's not what we're here for just yet, but we can keep that in mind. Here's some regular skimmers, but that's not really what we're after either. We want the actual skimmer queen. There are a lot of skimmers over here. Iron crab. Interesting. We might take one of those with us. Iron skimmer, iron crab. Are we just not supposed to expect to find actual skimmer queens out here? Because we'll take the iron crab if we're not going to get a skimmer queen, right? And we'll head back into the sands where we know we saw one. Polly just absolutely dumpstering. This is the best part about being a beast tamer, though, right? You got this crazy, wicked, strong animal at your disposal that's just happy to fight for you. I would say even at your disposal isn't accurate. This is our buddy. Polly's our first buddy we made. And headcanon, that's how we became friendly with the beak things. Nobody's gonna mess with us while we're friends with Polly. I don't want to sit here collecting all these teeth, but they're worth a ton of money. 300 cats a piece, man. It's almost 1,000 cats per enemy downed. Alright. We'll check up a little more and then we're going to head home with our new iron crab. Barrel iron skimmer? So is that the even bigger one? I don't know. I don't know what to think. Oh, wow. There's a random giant skeleton hand in there. Well, okay. We're going to head home. And then we'll head out to where I know I saw the skimmer queens. We'll get our iron crab recruited, see if we can get the pond skimmer. And if we can't get the pond skimmer, so be it, you know? It is going to be nice having Polly with us. We should be able to claim just about whatever animal we want with Polly helping. The only thing I worry about is Polly is also our best defense of the home base. I'm a little hesitant bringing Polly away from the base right now, but you got to do what you got to do if we want to collect all of the animals. You know, come to think of it, even if we can't recruit wild pond skimmers, I did see some of those, I believe, at the Nomad Shack. Maybe we can just buy some animals there. I'd say that's okay. You don't necessarily have to get them by capturing them. The idea is just to collect them all. I mean, the more fun way would be to capture them, but you can't always get what you want. Oh no, we need more wheat straw. Okay, well, let's reorganize our teeth inventory here. Nope. Okay, we can't have that one. But it has a backpack slot. We should be able to. That's a bummer. And it just left. Okay, that's fine. Let's talk to our iron crab. Join me. Oh, look at that guy. That is cool. Look at the design on that guy. Oh, I love it. I love it. Icarus, clearly. So now you can see all of our crazy animals. Looks like Peter's gonna go eat just fine. We gotta remember we'll probably have to save and reload, or Icarus will start to get hungry. But yeah, you can see our nice little animal menagerie here. Curtain, let's turn your jobs off. Make sure we grab some food for you. And we'll make sure we grab some for Polly. Just so we have it. And we're gonna go back to the poisonous lab, I think, and claim that one first. There's a humongous smog spider that I'd love to have defending the base if we're gonna have Polly come with us. Ooh, what happened over here? Oh wow, those hybrid Praetors are just wrecking these beak things. Goodness. Well, they already got defeated. We may as well harvest all of the meat. It is free food. Oh, is that a pickaxe thing? We could have another one. Ah, we were gonna do one of everything though. That's unfortunate. Where's the actual? Okay. Now we're gonna have to turn her jobs back on, put all that meat away, and then grab more food. And then we need Grace to try and help Conro get all the wheat he needs. Oh no, we're out. Okay, so we're gonna have to buy a bunch of wheat. That's kind of unfortunate, but not the end of the world. If we had to hang, we can do that. Eh. Let's go get our poisonous lab spider. That's what I want to do. What are these? Are these sea wolves too? Sea dogs? Yep. They're really cool looking. But we've already got one of you. And we're not going to stop for meat right now. We just loaded up everybody with meat. getting close. What did we just run past? A bunch of cloud ninja? We can go check that out. Dunk. Oh man, you love it. You love to see it. Get in there and help, Curtains. Let's get in there. We've shown off Polly enough that we can make sure to help. Garbage. Absolute garbage. That's crazy. Why is your loot garbage? Well, we'll grab a little bit of loot while we're here. The only downside about our Polly is that if we'd have put Polly into an intense toughness training camp first, Polly would be even more ridiculous. But that's probably just not necessary, you know? And it definitely doesn't qualify as normal animal training. It's basically just beating the crap out of them while they're stuffed into a bed, you know? Not something Curtains would do. Look at that guy. He's so big. The Dusk Titan is gnarly. I don't even know if Polly can get up there. Okay, Polly can get up there. I challenge you to a monster duel. Chop. Curtains, you're going to want to stay back. This one's a little beyond you. Polly's not hardly taking any damage compared to her health. Yeah, I don't think I can actively first aid Polly even while it's fighting. Bummer. Maybe we can get in some shots from behind. Polly does have taunt on, it looks like, so maybe that'll work. There we go. We'll get in there with Polly, help her out. Still attacking at Curtains here and there. Come on, just go down. No, don't hit the legs. There we go. Perfect. So we get Polly patched up first. Then we gotta patch up the Dusk Titan. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill, Polly, chill. Luckily, this thing's in a recovery coma, or it would have stood up and bit me in the face. So we could get some very expensive fur. some violet skin, but we're here to pick it up and capture it, not kill it. So unfortunately, we don't get any crazy loot from this. We can't take some of this blue loot though. And we'll head home, get the giant purple spider recruited. When Kurtains pops in and sees that we've got a couple of them, and especially the big one, it's going to be awesome. This will also give us one more really tough animal to help protect the base. Obviously, Polly's the one we want defending the base, but it's also a really big help bringing Polly to fight because I'm not sure there's anything that can really deal with Polly. Oh, I can't recruit the Dusk Titan? Oh, that's a bummer. Some of these didn't work with the mod quite. Let's pick up, unlock, pick up. Let's try Conro. Can you go? Okay, now it's set to lock. Let's see if that makes a difference. I don't think it does. Nope, just have to loot it, which is weird. Okay, so we need to go sell some stuff and buy some stuff. We'll go hit hang. Oh, Lily's invading. Hi, Lily. Did you come to hang out? Okay. I will free your brother. She always lobbies for him when my other dog gets in trouble. It's like, hey, can you let him out? He's can you let him out for good behavior? Alright, where's the general store? And I know it seems weird I brought this thing with me, but I'm just gonna loot it once I've sold everything out of this inventory and I can actually grab it. Okay, now we can ditch this thing. And it just vanished into the ether. Can my pickaxe thing wear either of those? No, I still don't understand why none of the animals from... I should be able to recruit them and the backpack should work, and it's not. But that's not the end of the world. Just take back as much wheat as we can. Do you have any bulls? Show me your animals. You sure don't. I don't want another Garu. Nothing against them, but we're just doing one of each. Every different variation on the animals we'll pick up, but not more than one of the same type and variation. So the next thing I think I want to do is try and get an elder pickaxe thing, because it is actually a totally separate species. Kind of like how the beak things are. Like, it's actually bigger than Polly and has better stats. Even though Polly says she's an elder, they don't actually upgrade like that. It just doesn't work that way. This one's only going to be a few short, too. What? We bought wheat. What did she do with it? Oh, don't put it in there, you goober. Come over here and build this. Alright, we need 2 more. Will I get those back if I dismantle that? Yep, no, 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 don't do that, don't do that. Oh, goodness. We'll get one farm actually running. Okay, so that'll get that growing. And then we'll have to have him operate this whenever he's not operating anything else. Which then we operate this. Bread may not be the play. Like, holy. There's so many processes just to making bread. It's ridiculous. I usually just do the vegetables. Maybe we'll give that a shot too. How many we need? 40? We can get that. But I think it's time to try and score a larger beak thing from the bone fields. I also think we can make a ton of money down by Flats Lagoon hunting down Buggabuggos, aka Hivers. Oh nope, we didn't bring food. We're not doing this again. We're not leaving Polly hanging. Okay, we've got food. Let's get Grace lined up so these guys look all nice and fancy. And we're headed out. would attack Polly? Like, you can't be serious. You would die so horribly. Are there any eggs at this nest? Nope. So I paid the membership, but do they ever show up with anything to actually trade with me? Like, what the hell? Well, we're gonna cheese running curtains over there just because these loading screens are ridiculous. Keep an eye on the farm here. We're getting pretty close. Gonna let Polly catch up so she can grab a snack. Ah, see, this is what I was worried about. A slave raid is problematic. We're gonna have to turn Conro's jobs off. Tell him to sneak. Are they just gonna leave if they don't find Conro? As long as they don't attack the animals, they won't get attacked, I bet. Just leave Grace alone or you're gonna get dumpstered. Not creepy at all. We'll just lock them in there permanently. Yep. We'll deal with that when we get back. I guess. I don't know. Boneyard wolves. Okay, Polly. We want you to go hunting Mr. Bugman. They should be coming around this way eventually. Ooh, we don't have any land bats. The slave raid has ended. Are they going to break their way out? We'll let them leave. We don't need any trouble. We'll kind of play it by ear. If we see an opportunity to get a big beak thing, we will take it, but we're also hoping to make some money finding the hivers over here. But we don't want to attack them too close to Flats Lagoon. That's how we end up getting in trouble with the people we're trying to sell to. We'll leave Polly's jobs off so she can hang out there. I can't decide if Polly's a boy or a girl. Should be a girl. The original idea was it's a girl. But it's a beak thing, so it could not be less relevant. What's attacking Polly? Oh, boneyard wolves? Well, that was a mistake. Polly can handle herself just fine. We do have some of these forbidden bulls, which I think we can armor up. And they're certainly more interesting than a land bat, but they're not stronger. Polly's getting hungry? How? Does mom need any help, kiddo?
Microphone on.
So I think this is probably a good place to take a break. We did manage to get. Oh, Icarus. I've got to save and reload anyway, or Icarus is going to starve. We did get Smokey with one of the smog spiders. We got an iron crab Icarus. We've got all sorts of cool stuff going. We're going to get that land bat back, and we're going to try to get one more really big pickaxe thing. That's what we're out here for, but if I don't find it fast enough, we'll end up just going for the land bat for now. But that's a good place to wrap up. We'll go ahead and end the stream, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.